if the sky cracked open and rewrote the rules of reality? What if Earth was never really Earth at all? The white event is coming, and no one's ready for it.
Welcome back to Top Secret Inc., your go-to headquarters for all comic book reviews. I'm your host, Thorne Bishop, and today we're diving headfirst into the mind-bending depths of Avengers Volume 2, The Last White Event. Part of Jonathan Hickman's iconic 2013 Avengers run. This isn't your Saturday morning team-up story. This is a sci-fi epic where the Earth isn't just a planet, it's a machine. A living system with protocols, triggers, and events. White events that reboot the world as we know it. And the Avengers? They're just the cogs in a much bigger cosmic game. And if you're into high-concept storytelling, twisted timelines, and those delicious what is reality moments, then you better buckle up, because the last white event doesn't just raise the stakes, it obliterates the playing field. Alright, so let's jump in. We start off with Iron Man and Captain America, who've just expanded the Avengers to be a massive global force for good. They're bringing the big guns in, like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain Marvel, and even Sunspot and Cannonball from the New Mutants. This new, better Avengers team is ready for anything, but they have no idea what's coming. Tony Stark, being the genius that he is, has built a brand new super secret facility called the Garden to train his new squad for threats they haven't even dreamed of yet. But guess what? A brand new threat is already here. Suddenly, a white event hits Earth. It's a cosmic anomaly, a burst of incredible energy that's linked to the creation of the universe. But this isn't a good kind of event. It's a sign that the multiverse is collapsing. Out of the cosmic mess, a brand new superpowered beings called the Builders show up. They're ancient, unbelievably powered beings who have been a part of the universe for eons. But what's the twist? They aren't here just to save us. They're here to judge us. The Avengers are tossed into a battle that they aren't ready for. The new expanded team gets to work, showing off some amazing new dynamics and team buildups. But they're fighting a losing battle against these cosmic-level threats. The issue ends with the Builders making their ultimate play, and it's a moment that changes the very fabric of the Marvel Universe forever. Earth is now a key part of the Galactic War, and the Avengers are suddenly way over their heads. This is a moment that the Avengers go from being Earth's mightiest heroes to being Earth's last hope. Stepping into issue 2, this is where the cosmic war really kicks high into gear. The Avengers are now officially entangled in a multiversal conflict, and they're flying blind. Captain America and Iron Man are in their usual roles. They're trying to rally the troops and figure out what in the world is happening. The Builders, a super powerful race, are still on the scene, and they're not being very friendly. They're not just a threat to the Earth, they're a threat to the entire universe. We also get more of a new team, the ex-Nihilo team, who seem to have their own plan of their own. Are they friends or foes? The Avengers have no idea, and they have to fight both of them at the same time. Meanwhile, the new and expanded Avengers team is put to the test. Captain Marvel is showing why she's a cosmic powerhouse, and guys like Hyperion and Sunspot are proving their worth in the big way. They're not just fighting against the bad guys, they're fighting against the very concept of extinction. The stakes are raised on every page, and the Avengers realize that they're not just some small part of something much bigger, much scarier picture. The Marvel Universe is no longer a safe place, and these heroes are the only ones standing between us and total cosmic annihilation. This issue is a masterclass in epic scale storytelling. We're talking massive battles, huge explosions, and some of the most dramatic stakes ever seen in the Avengers book. This issue ends on a jaw-dropping cliffhanger that makes you question everything. The Avengers are thrown into a situation that no amount of superpower can fix, and the consequences of their actions will echo throughout the entire universe. You'll be on the edge of your seat, trust me. Now we're rocking issue number 3, and things get even more intense. We get a full-on intergalactic war, and the Avengers are right in the middle of it. Captain America and Iron Man are forced to make some incredibly tough choices. They have to decide who they can trust and who they can't. The Builders are still out there, proven to be an almost unstoppable force. The Avengers try to form a shaky alliance with the new group of alien heroes, but in this kind of war, allegiances are never really guaranteed. The enemy of your enemy is not always your friend, and the Avengers learn that the hard way. This issue gives us some serious character development, particularly for Captain America. He's a man of principles, but this war is forcing him to get his hands dirty in ways he never thought possible. We see him grappling with the moral gray areas of this cosmic conflict, making decisions that will haunt him for years to come. The entire team is pushed to its breaking point, both physically and emotionally. The stakes are so high that every single choice has a galactic consequence, and you can feel the pressure radiating from every single panel. The pages of this issue are nothing short of massive, complete gut punch. The Avengers face an impossible choice, and it leads to a devastating loss that changes the entire dynamic of the team. The cosmic war gets real, and it becomes a personal fight for every single member of the team. We see the true cost of being a hero, and it's a heavy one. This is not your typical superhero story. It's a dark, gritty look at what happens when the greatest heroes are forced to fight a war they can't possibly win. In issue 4, the Avengers just suffered a massive loss, and now they're more determined than ever to fight back. But their enemies are not just the Builders anymore. They're also the Ex Nihilo team, who seem to have a secret agenda of their own. Captain America in particular is pushed to his limits. He's a man of honor, but this war is forcing him to get his hands dirty in ways to make him question his own identity. He has to make a tough choice, and it's one that will define his role in this war for good. The Avengers are now officially part of a larger galactic council, and they're trying to rally forces from all over the universe to fight against the Builders. But it's a tough sell. Not everyone trusts the heroes of Earth, and the Avengers have to earn their respect. We get to see some awesome intergalactic politics and alliances being formed, but it's all under the shadow of a ticking clock. The universe is still dying, and the Avengers are running out of time. This issue is about the fallout and the consequences of the war. It's a deep dive into the moral quandaries of being a hero on a cosmic scale. The issue ends with a massive revelation about the true nature of the Builders and the Ex Nihilo team. And it changes the entire game. We learn that nothing is what it seems, and the Avengers are suddenly facing a truth that's even more terrifying than the thought of total annihilation. Now we jump into issue number 5, and things get cooking. The gloves are officially off. The Avengers have just learned a massive, game-changing secret about their enemies, and they're not happy about it. Captain America, Iron Man, and the rest of the team are now ready to take on the fight directly to the Builders. They are no longer on the defensive. They're on the attack. But the Builders are truly formidable foes, and they have an entire armada of ships and an army of superpowered beings at their command. The Avengers have to be smarter, faster, and more ruthless than ever before if they want to even stand a chance. This issue is an all-out, no-holds-barred space battle. We're talking massive explosions, epic team-ups, and some of the most mind-blowing action you've ever seen. The Avengers have a plan, and they're going to execute it with everything they got. The entire team gets a chance to shine, with each member using their unique skills to take on a challenge that's bigger than anything they've ever faced. The stakes are higher than ever, and you can feel the desperation and determination on every page. The climax of this issue is a true moment of superhero greatness. The Avengers pull off a stunning strategic move that catches the Builders completely off guard. It's a moment of pure triumph, and it gives the team the hope that they've been desperately needing. But the war is far from over, and the issue ends with a new, even bigger threat looming in the horizon. The Avengers have won a battle, but they haven't won the war. You'll be breathless when you finish this one, I promise. Issue 6, this is it, the big finale, the last white event. The Avengers have just had a major victory, but the war is far from over. The Builders are still out there, and they're not going to take things lightly. The Avengers are now known as a threat in the entire galactic community, and they're a symbol of hope for a lot of people. Captain America in particular has become a true leader on a galactic scale, and he's going to use his position to unite the universe against the common enemy. The final battle here is massive, an epic showdown that's been building since the very first issue. The Avengers, with their new allies, face against the might of the Builders. The action is incredible, and the stakes couldn't be higher. This is a moment where the Avengers cement their place in the cosmic hierarchy, proving that they're more than just a team of heroes. They're a force of nature. They win the day, but it's not without a cost. And their victory leaves a lasting impact on the entire Marvel Universe. The final pages of this issue are perfect ending to this insane arc. We see the new status quo of the Marvel Universe, and it's a world that's been changed forever. The Avengers have saved the day, but they've also opened up a new can of worms, setting up the next phase of Hickman era. You'll be left with the sense of awe and wonder, and a desperate need to see what happens next. This arc is a must-read for any Marvel fan, and it's an ending that will stick with you for a very, very long time.
Before we dive deeper into the mission, let's pull the files on the key players: heroes, villains, rogues, and wildcard operatives. This is the subject profiles. Kevin Connor, Starbrand, the Accidental God, a college kid randomly chosen by the White Event. The power of a god, zero emotional prep. One moment he's human, the next he's a mass casualty event in motion. Nightmask, the Awakening Protocol. A cryptic cosmic AI who speaks in riddles and sees Earth as a malfunctioning system. He's here to fix reality, whether we like it or not. Captain America, the moral compass under fire. Trying to lead a team during a crisis beyond human logic. Cap is constantly pushed to the edge of what it means to be a hero. Iron Man, the cosmic engineer. More mechanic than Avenger here, trying to understand the White Event like a puzzle to be solved. Often wrong, rarely in doubt. Manifold, the teleportation key. A multi-dimensional traveler who becomes essential in moving people, ideas, and truths across galactic planes. Hyperion, the god-killer turned guardian. A being from another universe, serving as both protector and wildcard. The heavy hitter with existential baggage. Smasher, the Imperial Insider. First human super guardian of the Shi'ar Empire. Brings galactic authority.
Jonathan Hickman doesn't just write characters, he engineers them. In this volume, Kevin Connor, Starbrand, goes from the ordinary student to an accidental mass murderer to a galactic pariah. His arc is raw, tragic, and emotionally charged. Nightmask, the cool cryptic AI, gives us a major, Silver Surfer vibe. Very detached, but very wise. Meanwhile, core Avengers like Captain America and Iron Man are positioned less as heroes, but more as managers of complete chaos. It's a refreshing, cerebral take on the Avengers.
They told us not to ask questions. They said the files were corrupted, the intel classified, the case closed. But we kept digging. Welcome to Black Box Theories, where the facts don't add up, the coincidences aren't random, and the truth buried under layers of denial. Strap in, agent. You're not supposed to hear this. Theory number 1. The White Event was a false start. Classification: highly probable. The event was never supposed to activate when it did. A system glitch triggered the Starbrand prematurely, hinting Earth's evolution is broken. Theory number 2. Starbrand wasn't the intended target. Classification: speculative. Kevin Connor was standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. The White Event was meant for someone else, but got rerouted by cosmic interference. Theory number 3. Earth is a prison for cosmic weapons. Classification: conspiracy. The planet itself is built as a containment structure for entities like Starbrand, Nightmask, and possibly worse. Theory number 4. Tony Stark knows more than he's letting on. Classification: possible. Stark's obsession with the system diagrams and his calm around the White Event imply he's already seen this before, or built part of it. Theory number 5. The superflow isn't a prison. It's a cocoon. Classification: active research. Kevin and Nightmask weren't locked away. They're evolving inside. When they return, it won't be as heroes. It'll be as something else.
This is a Marvel Earth that's not just full of secrets. It is a secret. The tone balance is cool detachment with intense emotional spikes. It's all about scale, cosmic scale, emotional scale, narrative scale. You're not just reading about the Avengers punching bad guys. You're watching the foundations of the Marvel Universe evolve into something terrifyingly unfamiliar. At its core, the last White Event is about evolution and identity. What happens when a person or planet is forced to change? Kevin's transformation mirrors humanity's own struggle to grow without losing itself. The White Event symbolizes cosmic puberty, a painful, unstoppable upgrade, and it's a broken system. That's a metaphor for flawed attempts to control what we don't understand. Really, really heavy stuff. But Hickman knows how to tie it all together, all this action and spectacle and stuff.
Some intel doesn't belong in the open. When a story gets too twisted, too dangerous, or just too damn weird, we file it under Red. This is the Red Files, classified content, high-risk statistics, and the kind of secrets you don't unsee once exposed. Proceed with caution, Agent. Red File number 1, Hickman's Master Plan. The White Event isn't a standalone concept. It ties directly into Hickman's larger New Avengers and Secret Wars arcs. Seeds are being planted. Red File number 2, New Universe Revival. Starbrand and Nightmask come from Marvel's 1986 New Universe line. This volume reboots them for the modern Marvel landscape. Red File number 3, Real-World Starbrand Origin. The original Starbrand was meant to rival Superman. Hickman flips that idea, showing how power without preparation leads to catastrophe. Red File number 4, White Event vs. Phoenix Force. Both are cosmic-level evolutionary triggers, but where the Phoenix purifies, the White Event reorganizes. Two forces, very different agendas. Red File number 5, Diagram Pages. Decode. Those weird tech-looking pages? They chart Earth's transformation from a normal planet into a self-aware system. Hickman loves his schematics.
This trade paperback was published during Marvel's Now initiative, back in 2013. The book dropped just right as the MCU was exploding, but instead of leaning cinematic, Hickman went full Grant Morrison meets Stan Lee, big concepts, deep lore, and slow burns. It's also a nod to Marvel's New Universe line from the 1980s, where concepts like Starbrand and Nightmask originally came from. Hickman dusts them off and reboots them into some way more mythic and meaningful. If you like Grant Morrison's New X-Men, especially the world building and the mutant as evolution metaphor, then you might feel right at home here. Fans of Planetary by Warren Ellis will love the massive cosmic architecture and secret histories. And if you are into Hickman's own Fantastic Four or Secret Wars, then this book is your warm-up. The seeds of his multi-universal epic are all over this volume. Critics praised The Last White Event for its ambition and its scope, though some readers found the dense plotting and obscure references a bit intimidating to read. Over time, it's earned a cult classic status among Marvel fans who love deep lore, cosmic storytelling. Starbrand and Nightmask, even in their return in later arcs, prove that this volume wasn't just a detour, it was a prophecy.
Welcome to Operation Smokescreen, where the lies unravel and the real story begins. These aren't just plot twists, they're strategic deceptions buried beneath the panels. Hidden motives, double crosses, and narrative ambushes, we expose them all. Classified spoilers ahead, Agent. Let's break the illusion. Smokescreen number 1, False Prophet Protocol. Ex Nihilo and Abyss aren't villains, they're terraforming agents meant to evolve life. What starts as a hostile alien invasion on Mars flips into a philosophical challenge. What if humanity isn't evolving fast enough for the cosmic timeline? Ex Nihilo believes he's improving Earth. The real twist is he might be right, and the Avengers are the ones in the way. Smokescreen number 2, codename White Noise. The White Event, traditionally a tool of cosmic balance, is malfunctioning. Longtime readers expect the White Event to usher in a new cosmic protector, like in the New Universe lore. Instead, Hickman scrambles expectations. This White Event births a broken Starbrand and signals the collapse of natural order. It's not divine intervention, It's cosmic system failure. Smokescreen number 3, Starbrand, accidental godfall. The new Starbrand was never meant to receive the power. College student Kevin Connor is just in the wrong place at the wrong time, literally. The Starbrand wasn't chosen, it was misfired. This error creates a nuclear-level wildcard that even the builders didn't anticipate. The twist isn't just who has the power, it's that no one knows how to stop him. Smokescreen number 4, the Nightmask enigma. Nightmask isn't just a survivor, he's a key to a broken multiversal system. Nightmask was built by the builders to navigate systems like Earth's. But now he's evolving beyond his programming. He's not just an AI with a humanoid body. He's becoming sentient, aware, and possibly prophetic. The Avengers think they're mentoring him. They don't realize he's watching them back. Smokescreen number 5, the system was designed to fail. Earth is a Rosetta world, a universal linchpin, and the Avengers were never enough. The twist isn't in one character or plot point. It's the cosmic truth bomb that Earth was always a central point in the multiverse. Every enemy, every evolution, every invasion, it's not random. The builders, ex nihilo, Starbrand, they're symptoms. The real problem? Earth itself is the glitch in the system.
All right, agents, intel has been gathered, dossiers reviewed, and it's time to declassify the best of the best. Welcome to the awards segment, where we spotlight the operatives, wildcards, and game-changing moments that made this mission unforgettable. Let's hand out some top-secret honors.
Top Operative Award, Kevin Connor, Starbrand. No question here, Kevin Connor steals the show. His descent from a regular guy to nuclear god to tragic prisoner gives the book its emotional core. It's a cosmic tragedy in spandex, and it hits hard. Dark Horse Award, Nightmask. He doesn't get much screen time, but when Nightmask speaks, it matters. He's your cool, cryptic guide through the metaphysical mess. Understated, poetic, and definitely underrated. Spyglass Sequence Award, the White Event detonation scene. That moment Kevin becomes Starbrand and annihilates his entire campus. Absolutely chilling. No build-up, just a white flash and instant devastation. It's one of the most gut-punching origin stories in Marvel history. Alright operatives, time to debrief. The last White Event is bold, brainy, and bizarre in the best way possible. Its strengths? Immense world building, shocking twists, and a tragic hero you actually care about. Well, its weaknesses? It can be a bit of a homework assignment if you're not familiar with Hickman's style. Is it worth reading? Absolutely, but it's not for casual readers looking for popcorn fights. This one's for deep thinkers, lore diggers, and anyone who loves the big picture of the Marvel Universe. So really, who's this book for, right? Fans of cosmic, Marvel, sci-fi mystery lovers, and those curious about how the MCU could look if it went full abstract. Final score, I would give this graphic novel an 8.5 out of 10. I'd highly recommend it, but bring a notebook and a conspiracy board because there's a lot to absorb here.